Hey everyone, this is Mike Demore coming from NCEP Fitness Office here in beautiful Redondo Beach. First thing I wanted to do is I wanted to welcome all the new trainers that we just got from Arizona and from Utah and from Florida, the Tampa area. Just wanted to say thank you and welcome to the NCEP. First off, what I really wanted to go over is program design. I know I've went over this a bunch of times, but it just seems like it's not sinking in. So it's so easy. Please don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. Let's talk about this for a second. Look, in the NCEP system, it's really simple. There are seven fundamental movement patterns: a push, a pull, a bend, a twist, a squat, a lunge, and gait. Gait is just ambulation. In other words, getting from point A to point B. Most people getting from point A to point B do what? They either walk, jog, or run. Okay, so when we look at those 6 movements, now we understand that there are 3 different actions we can do to those 3 movements. So we can hold the movement, right? We can hold it. We can what? Move slowly and focus on the eccentric contraction. Or we can move it quickly and have power, right? So those are the 3 components of all 7 movements. So people say, okay, so when we talk about the gait pattern, what do you do there? Well, 2/3 of the gait pattern is done on one leg. So the idea would be that you need to what? Hold on one foot, right? Just to be able to work on your balance and be able to stand on one foot and hold. Then move slowly, right? So we start with our walking pattern, and then we what? And then we move quicker and quicker and quicker, more powerful. Might be a run, might be a sprint, might be a jog, whatever your abilities are. So understand, people, that is all there is to it. Now remember, our goal is to use your body first before we add weight. Most people can't use their own body. So like for a push, we want to do a full push-up position, right? A full push-up position. And first we want to be able to hold it there for 30 seconds up to 3 minutes. Some people call that a plank. Next, we want to do what? We want to move slowly. So we want to do slow movement, focus on the eccentric, have a 5-second rep, right? For 12 to 20 reps. There are so many people who can't do that, right? So not only are you not looking to add more weight, you're actually looking to how can you decrease the amount of weight that they already have in their body. So what do? Well, we decrease the lever length. In other words, instead of using our entire body, we put our knees down, and that makes it about 3/4 of our body or 2/3 of our body. That way it'll be quote unquote easier. Now remember, the idea is that you need to apply these 3 types of actions to all 7 movements. The 7 movements again: push, pull, bend, twist, squat, lunge, gait, right? So when we look at the push, I just went over the pushes for you. Now we'll look at the pulls. Now once again, the goal is that for you to be able to do a minimum of 10 pull-ups, right? How many people do you know currently right now that can do 10 really well done pull-ups? Not a lot. So once again, it's not about trying to find more weight to add to them. It's about how do we take weight off them. So what we've showed in our courses is using the TRX, the suspended training straps. And that way you can hang back and do your pulls and not have to use your entire body. Fantastic. So basically, bend. Can you touch your toes? Can you bend all the way over? Can you touch your toes? Are you limber? Do you have flexibility? These are the things that we're looking for. And that's the goal. And that's all there is. And I know it sounds like, no, it's got to be more complicated than that. No, I read all these muscle and fiction magazines and I see all these things and there's got to be more to it. There is not. There is not more to it. Remember, if you're adding those 3, you're using those 3 different components on all 7 movements. So let's just look at the first 6 as we talked about, right? Take out gait. Now gait, once again, we do the hold, in other words, level 1, by just holding on one leg, right? Stand on one leg, try to work on your balance, right? Both sides. Then we want to walk slowly until we can do a run or a jog or whatever speed that you can do. Now, add in our nutrition, and that's the whole program. It really is. That's the whole program. So now you're going to say, well, what if my client can do all those things? Well, look, let's be honest. If they can do all those things that we're talking about, They can do 10 pull-ups. They can do 10 push-ups. They can do 12 to 20 even push-ups, slow and controlled. They can do 12 to 20 pull-ups with their entire body, slow and controlled. They can twist all the way. They can do, their scorpion and put their opposite leg into their opposite hand doing the scorpion. They can do all these things. And you know what? I guess in the nicest way, what I would say is they probably don't need you. Aww. There are so many other people in the world who do need you. There are so many people who can't do those things. Look, as I told you, it's less than 1/10 of 1% of the population living in America that can actually do 10 pull-ups, right? So that's giving you 99.999 people to work with. And that should be plenty. And those are the people that need you. It's about what? Creating a pattern. It's about doing it each and every day. It's about using their bodies, moving, to be able to have the ability to, play with their kids and get up in the morning and be able to feel good about themselves and feel good about their bodies and what have you. And then we add in the nutrition. Remember our 5 components of the nutrition of a healthy eating plan. You add in the nutrition, and I'm telling you, that's what your clients need. Please, please focus on that. It's not about all this tricky stuff that you watch on TV or you watch on YouTube and you look and be like, oh, we need to do that. We need to do that. You don't. That's not functional. Sure, you can add it if you want at the end, but that's not the meat and potatoes of the program. Hey, look, I hope you got something from this session. We'll see you next week. God bless.